Welcome to my weekly live show. I am so excited for today's show. If you're new here, I'm Missy from Wellness with Missy, and I am a plant-based lifestyle and holistic wellness coach. And each week I bring you a live show sharing with you products and tips to help serve you along your health and wellness journey. And I'm excited about this week's show because I get asked a lot of recommendations about what products that I use for my skin and my hair. So I'm very excited to share these products with you today. These are things that I use all the time, and if you have any questions, I know a bunch of you sent in questions, so I have my sheet over here, so I make sure I get to all of them. But as I am here live, you're welcome to ask me any questions that you may have. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in today. Happy February. I cannot believe it's February already. It's definitely super cold here today, but I'm inside, so that's good. And I'm excited about this week's show. I was saying that it's a question I get asked a lot. As much as I love sharing all about whole food, plant-based foods, I also love to share products and tips to help nourish your mind and your body. And today's show is all featured around clean beauty products that are also vegan and cruelty-free that I personally use every day. And I get a lot of questions about what products that I use and suggest. So I'm super excited to share. You can ask me any questions that you may have, even if you watch this later on. You're welcome to leave the question below or message me. I'm happy to share that information with you. And if I don't have the answer, I'll definitely look it up and get back to you on it. But I wanted to just start with sharing also that my own plant-based journey was a journey, and it didn't happen overnight. And I started to realize how much of the foods that I was eating was really affecting me in either a positive or a negative way. And I just started to focus on eating whole food, plant-based foods. And I really did not know how to make anything. I was the worst cook. I ate out all the time, but I taught myself to cook. And in doing so, once I started to nourish my body with eating whole foods, I also started to just become more aware of so many other things. In addition to studying over at IIN, the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, I'm sure that probably everyone here has heard about it. It was such an awesome experience, and I learned so much, not only about foods, but also all pillars of wellness. And that's why I'm a big believer in holistic wellness. It's not only about the foods that you eat, but also the products that you put on your skin, things that you listen to, surround yourself around. It all makes a huge difference. And I know from my own experience that was what helped me to transform my health and wellness journey. So I just love to share with you guys and help serve you in any way I can. And questions about products that I use, I get a lot. I'm definitely a very simple product person. My sister is someone who loves products, but I'm more someone who's just a little bit more simple. So the things that I share, it's definitely things that I use every day. I just want to say hi, thank you everyone for joining in. I'm so grateful you could join in today. I hope you are all doing well. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave them below and I'll definitely get to them. So I also, my plant-based journey was a combination also of my vegan lifestyle that I live, and why I'm sharing today also is that all the products that I am sharing, they also are vegan and cruelty-free. And the thing is that once I started eating plant-based foods, I started to also recognize all the products that I was using, and it really started with trying to understand all the stuff that goes into making a product, and there's a lot of toxins in them, and also a lot of animal products. So once I started to realize all of that, I started to educate myself more about the products that I was using. And because I live a vegan lifestyle, I choose products to use that are vegan and cruelty-free. And I absolutely love all of these products I'm going to share today. And even if that's not your path or that's not what you're doing, just even being aware of the products that you are using is really essential for your well-being, your holistic wellness. And through my own experience, I have noticed the difference, so I'd love to share. And I do get this question all the time about products. So the first one that I'll start with is this Love Hair shampoo and conditioner. It is vegan and cruelty-free. The company actually was kind enough, they sent it out to me a few months ago, and I've been using it probably, I only wash my hair like twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. So I definitely don't shampoo and wash my hair every day. I just find it works best for me. And in doing so, I absolutely love, I use both the shampoo and the conditioner. And it is also free from phthalates, sulfates, and also synthetic fragrances. I hope I pronounced those properly. And what's super cool too is that they are definitely big on sustainability, and the bottles that were sourced, they are sourced, and it's called Green TMPE. I wanted to write that down so I didn't forget, which is a resin, 100% Brazilian sugar cane that the bottles are made of. So that's super cool, and it was founded by Mimi, who like everyone who kind of usually starts a product is because you know, they were looking for some need to satisfy with themselves, whether it was finding a product that didn't have certain ingredients in it or whatever the case may be. So that was kind of how it started. And she also is part of another big company too, but you could check out the website to learn more. But it's very clean. It's all pH balanced as well. So it does the job on your hair without stripping it of everything, and I really like that. And my hair, I washed it yesterday, so this is the second day, and I find that it still is like shiny and it's fluffy. I know I have long hair, but I always pull it back for some reason, but even when it's down, I just feel like there's bounce to it, and it just feels very lively. And I use a little bit of the conditioner as well. Not too much, but I usually just use the shampoo and a little bit of conditioner. And like I said, I only wash my hair a few times a week, and I have found that I really love it. It really leaves my hair feeling very shiny and bouncy and clean, and I love that it's vegan and cruelty free. So that it's called Love Hair, and I like how they have all this like pink, obviously, and the little hearts. And I do have a 10% off code for you. It's Missy10. There's links in my bio to shop everything if you'd like, but you also are welcome to message me any questions that you have. I definitely been loving this, and I do get a lot of questions all the time about vegan shampoos or which shampoo and stuff that I use. So I have been using this probably, I think, since maybe last November or something like that. I'm not sure, and I really love it, and I was really happy to share that with you. If you have any questions, hello everyone, thank you so much for joining in. The next thing I'll move over to, I guess, is the Dr. Bronner's. I know probably everyone knows of this or uses it, and it's another one that is vegan and cruelty free and non-toxic. And actually all of these companies I'm sharing with you today, they're all from the USA and made here in the USA, which is super cool. This is Dr. Bronner's is a family run business still, and it started a long time ago. And this product is just so awesome because it is like an 18-in-1, literally 18-in-1. If you go to their website, they show you like how many different ways that you can use this soap with, either washing your pet to cleaning your house to using it, what are the other ones that you can, oh, like just washing your hands, washing dishes, all kinds of stuff. And on the website they will show you all the different ways to the recipes for diluting them. I personally, when I travel, I will only use this because I do use it actually when I'm traveling to wash my hair because it does work. And I usually either will just wherever I get when I'm traveling, I'll stop and pick up a bottle of this because we use it for everything. You can wash your laundry with it, and it's non-toxic, it's vegan, it's cruelty free, and there's so many different uses for it that you pretty much just need one. And sometimes I'll just get the unscented one, so if I'm going to use it for all these different things. And if you've been following me for a while, you've seen Miss Peanut, my little dog Miss Peanut, and she also gets a shampoo from using Dr. Bronner's. So I just wanted to share that because I just think it's great that you could do so many different things with this, and it's just a great thing to have in your cabinets to use for all different things. Let me see, I'll just pull up the website here. And I know you can pretty much buy it anywhere. I'm sure a lot of you have it and use it. I think this is new on their line, some kind of magic all-in-one chocolate, which is cool. But they also have toothpaste and all different kinds of products. I haven't really used any of those yet. I pretty much just use this one, and I love the lavender scent because I love lavender. And I also like their one that's tea tree oil, and they also have a peppermint one, which is nice for certain things. But I really love the lavender one, but if you do go into their website and underneath their blog, because I was looking at it yesterday, there is actually a video about all the 18-in-1 uses for using this soap, and tells you also how to dilute it and what you can use it for. Let me see if I can pull it up just to share. Like I said, laundry. How is everyone doing today? You guys, happy February. Thank you for joining in. Trying to see if I could find this. I wanted to save it because I thought it was so cool, all the different uses. But I know I definitely use it for laundry. I will use it to shampoo my hair, especially when I'm traveling. I use it for Peanuts hair shampoo, my little Peanut, my dog. I use it to wash my hands, wash dishes, all different kinds of stuff. So definitely check it out. I just wanted to share that with you because I know you probably see it in stores everywhere. I'm not sure if you use it yet or not, but it's a great thing to have, and it's, you know, non-toxic, clean ingredients, and also vegan and cruelty-free. So I love that, and I love the scent. Lavender is my favorite. What else do I have here? So then I'm going to move on to Osea. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. I am sure that you see a lot of this all over the place. I know for myself, I definitely would see it all the time being advertised, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna give it a try. And I love that it is made in Malibu, California. I used to love when I would live part of the year in Santa Monica, and it just reminds me of the California life, which I love. And so I saw a lot of advertisements and people using, especially the body oil, the Undaria algae body oil. And I was like, I guess I'm just gonna try it because it looks so amazing. And I did probably maybe a year and a half ago, and I've been using it ever since. It's probably one of my favorite products. Osea too is a company founded here in the United States, and it means ocean, sea, air, earth and air, which is what Osea stands for. And a woman starts a family. Her daughter now works with the company, which I thought was super cool. And their products, first of all, I just love the way they look because it just reminds me of being in a spa. And so I feel like having them out on your countertop, which I was saying earlier about holistic wellness and the things that you are not only eating but putting on your skin and surrounded by. I love to have these out in my bathroom, this with my herbal face food stuff, because the bottles are just so pretty, and it just makes me feel like I am at a spa, or I'm taking the time to really nourish my self with good products and clean products, and it just makes me feel good. And all the bottles are glass, which I absolutely love. But as far as the products, the body oil, like I said, you probably see a lot of people using this in the ads, because I definitely did. And then I decided to give it a try, and it smells so good. When you put it on, it's like, just goes right into your skin so nicely. It's not greasy. It has such a nice smell to it. Definitely leaves your skin feeling like a little glowy, and it helps to like tighten your skin and all that kind of stuff. And it's good. It's made with just like a few natural ingredients. Let me pull up the site here. So, and also too, if you are interested in checking it out, definitely do, and feel free to DM me any questions. I do have a 10% off code for you. There's a link in my bio to shop. It's WWM10 for 10% off, and I absolutely love it. It smells, first of all, so good. There is like a kind of a citrusy floral scent to it. It smells so good. You put it on your skin, and it just immediately just goes right into your skin, and it also just leaves this like nice glow and everything to your skin. So I love it. It's really my favorite product on their line that I use pretty much all year round, and especially in the winter time here. I love it because it gives me this little glow, so I feel like I was out in the sun even though I wasn't, although we're on our way to the warmer weather, hopefully sometime soon. Let me see, I just wrote down a few things. Yeah, that was a few questions that people did have. They wanted to know if it was greasy, and it's not. Like when you put it on, it just kind of goes right into your skin. You maybe like feel it for a second, but it's not greasy after. It just leaves this really nice glow and feel to your skin. It kind of tightens everything up, and I love that. So that is the body oil. Has anyone else here today. Have you guys used this and do you love it? I know when I posted yesterday that I would be sharing it, a lot of people were telling me how much they love Osea as well. But that is the one I use mostly. They also have a cleanser that I do use. I probably don't use it every day, but I do use it a lot, and it is just really like, so it kind of exfoliates your skin, but not like feeling it, doing it. It's like kind of nice and gentle, but it helps to really clean out your pores. And like I said, it's clean beauty, it's vegan, and it's cruelty free. It's in this beautiful glass bottle. And another one, all their products just smell so nice. You really just feel like you're at a spa every time you're using them. So I love the cleanser as well. Then this is their Sea Mineral Mist, which is really nice as well. I just like to, sometimes before I start to work, I will just spray it because it reminds me to just relax, and it just looks pretty and smells really good as well. I know a few people were asking me about that, and they kind of just wanted to know what it was about, and definitely leaves like a little bit of a glow on your face. So maybe right after you're done, ready, before you leave the house, you can just squirt it on your face and it will leave a little bit of a dewy glow to it. And I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're ready to go and just do whatever. And I love that, and I love that it's also glass, and it just looks really so pretty. I love having all of this out on my countertop in my bathroom. It just makes me feel so good that I just feel relaxed, and I'm surrounded by these beautiful products that are clean beauty, and they're vegan, and they're cruelty free. And then this is also the body polish, which is so nice. It just makes your skin feel so amazing after you use it. You just kind of moisture and rub it through on all your skin, wipe it off with like warm water, and it just feels like a whole spa day using this. And then I usually put this on after, and I absolutely love it. I know I was seeing a lot of advertisements and stuff for this over a year ago, and I see a lot of people use it and talk about it and how amazing it is, and I was like, let me try it, and I absolutely do love it. These probably are two of my favorite products on their line, so I would definitely check them out if you get a chance. And then they also have an atmosphere protection cream that I will use sometimes maybe in the winter I feel like I need a little bit more cream, but I pretty much, for my skincare routine, I use my Herbal face food that I've shared many times, and I also brought it again today to share some more because I'm getting questions about it again. But hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in. If you have any questions, be sure to ask them. I'm happy to answer them for you. Today's show is featured around clean beauty products that are vegan and cruelty free. These are products that I use pretty much all the time, and I get a lot of questions about recommendations on what I use, and I just figured I would put a show together for you on this, because each week I bring you a live show sharing with you products and tips to help serve you on your health and wellness journey. And this Osea is just so nice. Definitely check it out. Feel free to DM me anytime, any questions. I do have a 10% off code for you. It is WWM10, and there's a link in my bio to shop. And usually everything I share, there's a link in my bio, or if you don't see it there, or you can't find it, just DM me and I'll send it to you, no problem. So I will move on. I know yesterday when I was sharing about Osea, a lot of people were just sharing how much they love it as well. So I'm sure that you probably have, or if you have been thinking about trying it, I would give it a try. I think also you can try it, use it for like 30 days. If you're not happy with it, you're welcome to send it back, and they'll give you a refund, which I think is really cool too. But it's another family business, and it's made here in the USA, which is super cool as well. And then since I am talking about the skincare, I will just move on to my Herbal face food, which I know if you've been following me, I always talk about Herbal face food. It is the anti-aging serum that's made from 100% plants, and it is just 100% amazing. I have brought with me today the serum #1 and the cure, because I have had a few questions about it. I know on my show a few weeks ago I was talking about the level 3 and the extreme cure that I use now, because I've been using them for a while. Hi everyone, thanks for joining in. So Herbal face food is the anti-aging serum that's made from 100% plants. You guys know how much I love this. I've been using it for probably, at this point, I guess a year, if not, no, actually longer than a year now. And it is made from a bunch of the world's most botanicals, and it is just amazing. My skin, ever since I started using it, even within a few days, when you start using the serum #1, you will start to see a difference in your skin. I started to notice that it was just like, the complexion was just getting clearer. I had this little glow to it. I felt like things were tightening up and my fine lines were starting to reduce a bit. And I just been using it every day, both, well, I now use the serum #3. There's 3 levels. There's level 1, 2, and 3. But they suggest you start with the first one, and it is just amazing. It is so good for all different types of skin issues that you may have. It's very helpful in that, along with the cure, which is really for focusing on, for example, I have brown spots on my face, so I use the cure on that as well. And I have definitely seen the reduction of the brown tone go down. I don't use it as much as they suggest using it, but I do use it twice a day, and I have noticed that it definitely went down a lot. And even when I go back in the sun, it doesn't come back as brown as when it used to before I started using Herbal face food. And it's all toxic. It's just made from plants. It is so amazing. It smells so good. There's like aromatherapy to it as well. And just like, look at the color of that. It's amazing. And that's from the power of the plants. They're doing the amazing deep cellular regeneration to your skin, and I have been using it, like I said, for so long, and it just keeps getting better and better and better over time when you're using it. I definitely like to share that this is the big bottle. I know if you're looking to try it out, I would go with the big bottle. I have a 20% off coupon code for you, Missy20, and you definitely want to go with the bigger size because you will be able to use it for a long period of time and really see the results. But even if you do, when I first bought it, I bought the smaller size bottle because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and I wanted to give it a try because I think that I had read about it in Vogue magazine. Giselle was wearing it on the front cover and talking about it in the magazine, so I gave it a try, but I went with the little bottle because I know sometimes when you're gonna try something out and like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, so I'll just get the smaller one, but I suggest definitely go with the bigger one. And if you're not happy with it for some reason, you definitely can, same thing, they stand behind their product, but they're also so helpful over there. I know a lot of people message me about situations that they have with their skin. Will this help? Can I go right to level 3? But they definitely say to suggest to start with level 1. But if you do have any questions, they're so helpful over there. All you do is you can message them and they will get right back to you. And if you already do use Herbal Face Food, and I'm sure you probably have signed up for it, but if not, I would sign up for the Insiders Club because you gain points towards your purchase, which is awesome because you'll gain points that will lead towards your purchase, like anything from on your birthday or sharing it on social media. And then they also have a referral program that if you refer a friend, then you get points and they get points and all that kind of stuff. So definitely join that as well. But here is the serum 1. And yes, it's good for dryness, wrinkles, acne, pigmentation, brightness, fine lines, skin tone, redness. And that's what I was saying, that when I first started using it, even in a few days, I felt like my skin just totally started to feel like the complexion was just getting even and clear and glowing. Even my husband was like, what are you using on your skin? And I was like, the Herbal Face Food, I've been talking about it. And now he just knows it so well because I'm always talking about how amazing it is. And look at that color, and it smells so good. It just reminds me of being like in a yoga studio or a spa. But like I was saying even earlier, having these products that are clean beauty to put on your skin is so essential to be aware of. Not only the foods that you're eating, but also the stuff you're putting on your body, because your skin is your largest organ. And oops, excuse me, I don't know what happened. Sorry about that. I don't know, it blacked out for a second. And then the cure, which is good for very specific skin irritations that you may have. I use it on my brown spots, but it also can be used for acne and really serious issues. And a lot of people have noticed such a tremendous difference in using both of the cure and the serum. And they have so much research and stuff on their website as well that you can check out. But they do, so when you do buy it, like I said, I would go with the larger size bottle too to try it out. And you shake it up, but they also suggest exfoliating your skin at least once a week, so you can really get the benefits of using the herbal face food, and to use it twice a day. So I definitely use this and this twice a day. But as far as the cure, you really, if you have a skin issue or problem, they definitely suggest like you using it, like Michael Zen, the founder creator. I did a live IG with him. You can check it out. It's saved to my profile, and he answered so many amazing questions. But he was saying, he suggested that on my brown spot to just pretty much use it 5-6 times a day over time, and it would really reduce it tremendously. But I don't do that. I started doing that, but then I just get busy with my day. So I do it in the morning and at night, and I have seen a difference by just doing that. But even if you reached out to them and you have an issue and how to use it, they're just so helpful. I'd love to align myself with companies that I personally use and believe in so much, and that's Herbal Face Food. I absolutely love it. It's all made here in the USA as well. If you have any questions, be sure to message me anytime about it. And I have a lot of other videos about herbal face food, not only here on Instagram, but also on my YouTube channel. So you can check that out when you get a chance, or message me anytime. I'm happy to answer questions for you. And I do have a 20% off code, Missy20. There's a link in my bio to shop and check it out. And they also have a new product, the cream, which is a moisturizer, which I did talk about on my Herbal Face Food live show a few weeks ago. So go check that out if you want to learn more, or definitely message me to have a question. I believe that they ship worldwide, so I believe that they should be able to ship to India because I know that they're a global company. I can definitely view. Yeah, I'm almost positive that they do, but I can also get back to you with that. I'll look into it. But I know that they're global and they ship really all around the world, so they should be able to ship to you in India, and that's cool that you're there. Thank you so much for joining in. It's such an amazing product, Herbal Face Food, the anti-aging serum that's made from 100% plants. It's all just a combination of the world's most potent botanicals doing the amazing work on your skin. I absolutely love it. My skin has never glowed so much, has been so even. Like even in the morning, I will just put it on and go take Peanut, my dog, for a walk, and I just feel like I have this like clear glow sense to my skin. So that's Herbal Face Food. That's my another skin product that I use a lot. I definitely share this one so much because I love it and I use it every day and have been using it for a long time. So definitely any questions, be sure to message me anytime about it, and check out my other videos because I share so much about Herbal Face Food. And then the last few things I'll share with you, because I did get asked about deodorant that I use or toothpaste and things like that, and I figured that I would just share with you the deodorants that I have been using over the last few years that are vegan and cruelty-free and clean, no aluminum and things like that. I'm sure that both of these products, first start with this one, Native. I'm not sure if that's exactly how you pronounce it, or Native, but this is a deodorant that's vegan, cruelty-free. There's no aluminum in there. Very simple, clean ingredients, works really, really well. They have different scents. This one is the aluminum-free, but they also have baking soda-free ones as well. And it's another company that is made here in the USA, and it was founded out of the necessity of someone looking for a cleaner deodorant. And it's funny because I was actually reading some business book, and they were talking about this company, how they just were growing their company, starting with one product, and then if that worked, then they would grow on and branch off to these other products. And I know that now they have toothpaste, they have so many different things, but I use their deodorant, and this is their sandalwood and shea butter, and they have, let me pull it up over here. They have so many different scents to it, and there's all natural, clean ingredients in it, made here in the USA. Let's see what different scents they have. I know when I shared it yesterday, a lot of people are saying that they definitely use this deodorant. So they also have it for sensitive skin. So they have a deodorant spray and body spray now as well. along with, they have toothpaste and they have hair care, skin care, they have so much different stuff now. That's super cool. But I personally, that is one of the deodorants that I use. I also use the other one that I'm going to share with you in a minute, because I definitely like to switch up my products. But there's also coconut and vanilla, which I have used before. I pretty much have used all of their scents, and it really works well. It's aluminum free, and it just definitely works and stays on. I'm really like that it is, you know, just a clean deodorant, no aluminum and stuff like that. So that is one. And then the other one that I use is the Schmidt's, and this one also too is, oops, sorry, is clean ingredients, vegan, cruelty free, so many different scents. And also the girl that founded this, same thing, she was looking for a cleaner deodorant product, I think, when she was pregnant, because usually women, when they get pregnant, you start to become so much more aware of all the products that you're using, because you want to make sure that you have the safe, clean environment for your baby. And I know for myself, when I started my health and wellness journey and eating whole foods, and I started thinking and realizing about the products that I was using, especially going my vegan lifestyle journey, and that a lot of the stuff I was using either had toxin stuff in it or animal products. So I started to just research and educate myself, which is so important to do, to just be aware of the products that you're using. I personally love to just share things that I use that I have over time realized that were better for my wellness, and sharing them with you. But everyone is different, and you have to find what works for you, and to educate yourself on the products that you're using, because your skin, like I said earlier, is your largest organ. So what you're putting on there is very important to be aware of it, not only what you're putting on your skin, but also the foods that you're eating, and you know, the things you're listening to, the people you're surrounding yourself with, all that kind of stuff equals all like holistic wellness stuff. So these are the two brands of deodorants that I do love to use. I have definitely tried a few times to make my own deodorant as well. It doesn't always work out as I plan to, but I do that as well. But mostly these are brands that I do use, and I like to switch up my products and use different things. But these overall are the ones that I use pretty much every day, that are clean beauty, they're vegan, and they're cruelty free. And I know that actually my niece had one time asked me the difference between, if something is cruelty free, does it definitely mean it's vegan? And that isn't always the case. And I only learned about all of this information as I went along my vegan journey. And you know, I live a healthy vegan lifestyle now. So everything, all the products that I use, the things that I do, I take a look and notice to what's actually inside of them. But some products could be cruelty free, which is awesome, but they may not be vegan. But for me personally, I use products that are vegan and cruelty free, and also are clean beauty and have natural good ingredients in them as well. So this was a show that I put together because a lot of people always message me and ask for recommendations on products that I use. So I hope that you enjoyed this week's show. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I'm so grateful. It was so fun. I'm always open to any recommendations on things that you'd like me to put together as far as a show for you about the plant-based lifestyle, or health and wellness, holistic wellness, anything like that. I really enjoy showing. It's so fun putting together the shows. I actually, before I was a wellness coach, I used to own clothing stores, and I love putting together my show because it just reminds me of when I have my stores and getting all the products and displaying them in a way. I have a little small space here, but I try to make it fun every week when I come here live with you guys. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for joining in. If you do have any questions, be sure to message me at any time. There are links in my bio to shop everything. There's discount codes there as well. And thank you so much for joining in. Happy February. I wish you a happy and healthy one, and I'll see you guys next week on my live. Bye, everyone.